Hello everyone, and welcome to my BNB24 official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As Katie asserts the Logan name, Brooke draws the line. In the Forrester showroom, Ridge, Brooke, and Donna were first shown a new design on the runway. Donna thought it was among his best pieces to date. "Let's see Spencer and Katie compete with that," Ridge said. While Donna and Brooke were excited about seeing Katie's new fashion house, Ridge wasn't. In an already crowded market, Ridge wanted to talk about starting a fashion house. Donna thought it was even more important to give Katie their wholehearted support. As Katie got used to her new workspace at Spencer, she was still in shock that she had her own fashion house. Katie verified that Ridge and her two sisters would still be visiting when Bill asked. Although Ridge appeared optimistic that her sisters would continue to be encouraging, Bill didn't think she would want to raise a glass to Katie's new design endeavor. Bill wondered if Brooke and Donna shared his pride in Katie. Katie said that Brooke harbored doubts about her capacity to succeed. In any case, she was determined to disprove her sister and elevate her new fashion brand to the top of the market. When Donna, Brooke, and Ridge got to Katie's new workplace, Ridge inquired about the experience of being married to Bill once more. He congratulated the fashion firm and the happy couple. When interacting with Bill, Ridge was quite complimentary. Bill was underappreciated at Forrester Creations and wanted Katie to take charge, even though he offered to be there when she needed him. Ridge was hurt, but they managed to make everything better. Brooke raised a glass to Katie and wished her younger sister the best of luck as she embarked on her new journey. Bill and Ridge argued a little over how costly and challenging the project was, but Bill felt sure Katie would succeed. Katie was confident, but Ridge felt that moving from PR to managing the entire business was a significant change. Katie revealed the name of the business, Logan. Brooke wondered what that meant, looking confused. It was the name of her new fashion house, Katie reaffirmed. The name left everyone stunned, and Brooke informed her that she was not allowed to use it. According to Brooke, Katie would not be permitted to use the name in a professional capacity because it belonged to her. In order to give Katie more time to think of something else, Donna attempted to defuse the situation. Everyone thought she should choose a different name and were against the concept. Katie said her sister was unsupportive. Despite the fact that all three sisters share the name Logan, Brooke persisted in claiming that Katie had stolen her name for the new business. Since Brooke was recognized as Logan all across the world, Ridge encouraged Katie to be realistic. Katie was only enraged by Brooke's insistence that she do herself a favor by switching names. "How dare you?" she said, tearing into Brooke. "You're correct. You are well known worldwide. Your face is all over the place. I have ensured that it remains that way for the past 10 years. I've made sure your face appears on magazine covers and at the center of advertising efforts. That is what I did. And now you want to deny me the chance to possess something that is rightfully mine. Do you really think I'm incapable of owning my own name? You don't encourage me. How could you harm me in such a way?" After a surf in the ocean, Will and Finn took an outdoor shower at his beach house. Steffi and Electra were eager to spend the day together since they respected their guys. Dylan, the lady who killed Finn's serial killer daughter, will also be visiting, Will and Electra disclosed. Finn claimed that he and Steffi were big fans of Luna, even though Dylan was the one who erased her from Earth. Soon later, Dylan arrived and thanked Will for inviting her. Steffi swiftly reminded her that they had all those moments, and that she was surrounded by people who understood as she dug into a memory of Luna's terrifying dark days. Dylan was curious about the children's whereabouts, but fortunately for the parents who needed some alone time, they were with Grandma. When Electra inquired about Dylan's holiday, everyone was shocked to hear that he had spent Christmas by himself. Everyone thought it strange that she wouldn't park her car in Will's driveway, but they all ignored it. Steffi and Finn were ecstatic to spend time with their son's favorite teacher, and Dylan was pleased to be included. The teacher was thrilled when Steffi offered Dylan a job watching Hayes. Will and Electra talked about what Dylan had gone through inside the house, and they were glad to assist her in any way they could. Will kissed Electra because he appreciated her kindness, but a HOA notice cut them off. Will had to take care of the parking pass for his visitor since Dylan's car lacked one. Electra and Dylan were left alone in the beach house when Steffi and Finn had to go home. Dylan requested some alone time outside for some fresh air after being astounded by the beach house's view. When Will came back, he wanted Elektra to ask Dylan to stay the night. When Dylan returned inside, the invitation startled her. But in the end she took the offer. After she left to get a few things from her car, Will told Elektra that he believed she was homeless and living in her car. Is Eric Forrester beginning to show dementia symptoms? With his sick father, Ridge Forrester may have revealed a terrible truth. For months, fans have conjectured on the internet that John McCook's character may be suffering from dementia. She appears to be working full-time as a babysitter for Eric Forrester, which is why we never see her on the soap opera. It's obvious that his son's spontaneous retirement celebration set off the patriarch, who is now determined to establish his value in the family business. According to B&B Rumors, Eric may be acting out because he recently received a tragic illness. The Forrester patriarch's sudden need to start extra work would undoubtedly be explained if he recently discovered that his memory is failing. According to Rumors for the Bold and the Beautiful, Eric will soon experience a deep melancholy. The fashion entrepreneur is shown in recent teasers doubting the purpose of life. That's quite gloomy for daytime TV, but a severe depression is one of the early indicators of dementia in older adults. It's unclear whether the patient's depression is a true sign of dementia, or if it results from their memories fading. However, they typically go hand in hand, which may be the case with Eric Forrester. Will the authors diagnose Ridge's father with dementia, in your opinion? Is Eric truly in the early stages of dementia? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke and Katie fight over Logan. By Heather Hughes on comments. Post a comment. Related, The Bold and the Beautiful television spoilers soap opera. 8. Brooke Logan Forrester will be horrified when spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Katie Logan Spencer would intensify her usage of Logan for her fashion brand. Let's discuss all the action because the sisters have a lot more animosity ahead of them. Brooke and Ridge Forrester were shocked to learn that Katie was launching a new fashion brand called Logan. Ridge and Brooke made it quite evident that they disagreed with Katie's explanation of her reasoning. On Monday's episode, Katie will resist Brooke's attempts to stop her from carrying out her plans. According to B&B Spoilers, Katie will use Logan more frequently because it's both her and Brooke's name. From Katie's perspective, Brooke is now more well known for her relationship with Forrester. If it were Logan Forrester Creations, things could be different, but that isn't the case. Since Logan was connected to the Belief formula, Torsten K's character Ridge Forrester will attempt to use the trademark. Later in the week, when that trademark will have expired, there will be some drama. Meanwhile, Katie will make fun of Brooke for adopting Ridge's pet name for her. Brooke will strongly disagree and work to stop this from getting worse, even if Katie will believe Brooke is being absurd about it all. Dylan will stay into Will Spencer's guest house while the conflict between Katie and Brooke intensifies. Will suggested that she spend the night after realizing Dylan was homeless. Dylan will gaze at Will from her window after cleaning up after the beach house party. Elektra Forrester will assure Will that his heart is in the right place, even though Dylan might eventually challenge her and discover that Will has discovered her secret. In exchange for his kindness, Will just want Dylan's respect, and he might eventually advise her to stay longer until she finds something more long-term. Dylan will be touched by Will's generosity, but if she isn't careful, it can cause her to get fixated on him. Stay tuned for updates on all the Dylan-related twists and turns, as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that some concerning news is constantly on the horizon. Visit CDL frequently to learn more about Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. Eric's final stand, Deke's future, and Katie's curveball. Spoilers for this week's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful point to some significant turns. Heather Tom's character, Katie Logan Spencer, is about to throw another curveball. After leaving Forrester Creations, what will happen to Deke Sharp? Eric Forrester also intends to surprise everyone with the best design he has ever created. Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera as we continue to read. First, let's talk about Katie's new fashion house. Katie has chosen to fully commit to the fashion brand despite having to make a significant decision on her professional future. After offering her support, Brooke Logan Forrester subsequently confided in Ridge Forrester about her doubts. Katie will then startle everyone by revealing the name of her business. Ridge and Brooke's expressions suggest that something strange is going on. Brooke actually queries, "What is that?" Katie responds with the name of her fashion house at that point. Eventually, Katie will discover Brooke's true feelings toward the new fashion house. Because her sister misrepresented her support, the brunette will be offended. Additionally, Katie will perceive Brooke as consistently supporting Ridge, even at the expense of her own family. Donna might be attempting to mediate a conflict between Katie and Brooke. Katie might decide to show them all at Forrester Creations as a result. I could see Katie making offers to Will Spencer, Electra Forrester, Eric, and Deke. If FC doesn't allow Logan Spencer to start choosing the line on her own, I hope she might even think about jumping. According to spoilers for next week's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Deke no longer works at Forrester Creations. Deke is too young, but Steffi Forrester Finnegan believes he will be a gifted designer in the future. Deke's designs appeared to impress even Thomas Forrester. Additionally, fans may anticipate Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes becoming closer. Sheila Carter Sharp, though, sensed that she was losing her marriage once more. Will also extends an invitation to Dylan to stay overnight at the beach house. Electra accepts after being a little taken aback. But I'm concerned about Dylan's plans for this young couple. Recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. Will finds Dylan's homeless. By Heather Hughes on comments. Post a comment. Related. Television spoilers, soap operas, recaps, and The Bold and the Beautiful. 8. Recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. Will finds Dylan's homeless. According to The Bold and the Beautiful synopsis, Brooke Logan Forrester became enraged about Katie Logan Spencer's transfer, while Will Spencer learned that Dylan was homeless. Brooke, Ridge, and Donna Logan Forrester watched some models walk the catwalk in gorgeous gowns in the Forrester showroom. Donna told Brooke that it was crucial to help their sister, even though Ridge obviously didn't think Katie's fashion firm was a legitimate rival. Bill Spencer gave Katie a motivational speech about disproving all the haters in her new workspace. In the end, Katie's new workplace was visited by Ridge, Brooke, and Donna. Katie declared that Logan was the name of her new fashion brand and displayed a logo on a screen. On Friday's B&B program, Brooke became upset since that was her name, but Katie objected because it was also hers. Katie reiterated that it was Brooke Logan Forrester, despite Ridge's insistence that he called Brooke Logan, and that the name was connected to Forrester Creations. From Katie's point of view, Brooke was well known for it. Katie was unfazed when Brooke's name was mentioned in relation to the Belief formula. After discussing this with Bill, Katie was convinced that Logan was the best option. If Katie continued with this, Brooke hinted that she would be abusing her reputation. As the tension increased, Katie gave Brooke a "how dare you." Although Brooke insisted that Katie would not use the Logan brand for her fashion firm, Katie essentially called Brooke out for being cruel and self-centered. After swimming, Will and John Finnegan utilized the outdoor shower at the beach home. Will and Electra Forrester were having a picnic with Finn and Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Steffi and Finn were happy to hear that Dylan had also been invited by Electra and Will. In the end, Dylan arrived and joined the celebration, raising concerns about her vacation. Will and the others later discovered that she had spent her low-key Christmas alone because her family was in the Midwest when Dylan made a suggestion about it. Dylan was mentioned as Hayes Finnegan's favorite instructor. Steffi stated that Dylan occasionally watched Hayes, but Dylan awkwardly said that before they could text about it, she would need to obtain a new phone. When Will received a call regarding Dylan's car requiring a parking pass down the street, the depressing Dylan discoveries continued. When Will went to install one on Dylan's car, he noticed that she appeared to be living out of it. Electra was perplexed when Will soon advised them to ask Dylan to stay the night. Dylan gladly accepted Will's offer of the guest house. Will told Electra in private that she seemed to be homeless based on what he saw in Dylan's car. Keep checking back for more on what's in store for Dylan because spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that more unexpected twists are on the horizon. Visit CDL often for further Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates.